Majestic, this is Talon. I've got a tally-ho on the bogey, 11 o'clock maneuvering. I'm on a heading of 030 at Mach 2.
Roger, Talon.
Never seen a Russian aircraft quite like this one before. Majestic, if I maintain this heading, I'm going to compromise Soviet airspace. Advise, please.
Talon, this is MJ Command. How long before you're compromised?
I'd say about 90 seconds, but that's if I can keep up with the Majestic.
You can't go in for it. I cast a summit conference for Khrushchev in 2 days.
I have larger concerns. Talon, you are go for pursuit.
Copy that, Majestic.
This is what we're here for, gentlemen.
Zilla tracking, this is Washington. We need high band telemetry in section Alpha, Vector 7.
Base, I know I got one of the best planes we've built, but whatever this guy's got, I want one. Majestic, I just witnessed an impossible vertical ascent, lost the visual contact, and my radar screen is clear. Advise.
Stand by, Talon.
My people say the Soviets have no idea we're even up there.
Get NATO on the horn, see if Turkey will clear powers for landing.
We got a big problem up here, Majestic. Oh my God! I don't know what I'm looking at, but it's the size of 3 cruise ships. Base, everything's going crazy. The instruments, everything.
Talon, man down.
I can't have it, Majestic.
Get a recovery team out of Spot. In the air, now.
Base, I'm breaking up. I'm breaking up without a jet.
Repeat, security code 2 Alpha, do you read?
Majestic, this is Talon. Mayday, mayday, mayday. She's in a flat spin. I must eject from this aircraft. I repeat, I am ejecting from this aircraft.
This magic moment, so different and so new, was like any other. Until I kiss you, and then it happened. It took me by surprise. I knew that you felt it too.
My name is John Loengard. This program is being presented as fiction to protect those people fighting in the resistance. But I will tell you the truth now, if you will listen. When Kimberly and I left California during the first summer of Kennedy's New Frontier, I landed my first real job as an assistant on Capitol Hill. I was 24 years old. I thought I knew everything. I found out I knew nothing.
They delivered it all yesterday. Said if anything was missing, you should make a list. Mrs. Loengard, you need anything, just ask.
Well, compared to my dorm room, this place is a palace.
Well, nothing's too good for Mrs. Loengard.
We pay our rent on time. Johnny won't ask any questions. You know what? We should have made new wallpaper part of the deal. I'm decorating, and you're already right at home.
We could just get married, you know.
You really don't want to lose this apartment, do you?
What I really don't want to lose is you.
That'll never happen, John.
Yeah, you know, most women wouldn't want to pass up an opportunity like this.
Okay, yeah. The chance to smash a fun wedding cake in your face is tempting.
So, what do you say?
John, we get married now, and I really am Mrs. Loengard. First, I have to be Kim Sayers, and I haven't even figured out who she is yet. I really want to marry you. But we have all the time in the world.
You know what I love best about you?
Everything? You know I love most about you.
There.
Wow, what's all this?
Oh, just practicing.
right, well,
Morning.
Hey.
Hello, Renee. One coffee, cream, no sugar. You seen Simonson?
in there.
This is the amendment to the housing bill. We are against the amendment and for the bill.
Supposed to be delivered an hour ago. What the hell is going on around here?
Congressman, I have to think that getting this amendment defeated is more important than constituent tickets to the U.S. Mint tour.
Son, think about this. Those people gave me a lot of money from my last campaign. A whole lot of money.
Sir, I can take that now. Sorry, Mark, I should have delivered this yesterday like you asked.
Longard, you make sure those people know that I personally called in that favor?
Yes, sir.
Thanks, Longard. I owe you one.
I'm just trying to help out. Not that I don't enjoy catering to Fresno's favorite son.
Look, I know you're being wasted. Welcome to Washington, Longard.
You know I can make things easier for you.
I'm not sure I'm ready to have Pratt killed just yet.
Look, you're overworked and I'm bored. Come on, just give me a shot.
Follow me. Now, the congressman has a budget subcommittee hearing at the end of the year. He wants to nominate one of these programs for the hit list. I want to find out what they're doing and what they're spending. Make them 3 pages typed, and don't use any big words. He's a farmer.
Mark, you won't regret this. Thank you.
Just don't forget that package.
Got it.
Friend. Sir. You're getting younger and younger. You must be Loan Guard.
Sir.
Major Robert Friend, been running Blue Book since 1958. So why has Pratt sent one of his eager beavers out to dig around all our files?
Well, I think he's just interested in seeing the taxpayers get their money's worth.
Really? Do you know how many cases we had last year?
557.
Divided between exactly 3 field investigators. Son, we are the biggest bargain in town.
I think he's more concerned with whether we should be spending anything to investigate, you know, flying saucers.
You're not a believer, I gather.
If I could, I'd like to look through the most recent files you got in the D.C. vicinity. You see, my boss wants me to check out some of these people myself. Who knows? Maybe after I see what kind of a bang-up job you're doing, I can convince the congressman to get you more funding.
I won't hold my breath. Give him what he needs. We got nothing to hide.
John Loengard, Congressional Investigator. My new title was a great Christmas present. Unfortunately, the reality was something else. Flying saucer evidence could largely be explained away as either low-flying planes or faked photos. Most of the witnesses I interviewed were simply crazy people craving attention. Then I met Betty and Barney Hill.
Mrs. Hill?
Yes.
Hi, I'm John Loengard. I just came from Peace Air Force Base and...
No, please, I really wish you people would leave us alone.
No, Mrs. Hill, I don't work with the Air Force. Remember, we talked over the phone. I'm with Congressman Charles Pratt's office.
Oh, yes.
Look, if you feel like talking, my girlfriend baked this fruitcake for us.
Is there a problem here?
Oh, no, sir. I was just telling your wife here that there's some new information about the sighting you reported.
If all of this is true, then why do you need a cake to talk your way in here?
Well, sir, that's a good point. Probably was a pretty dumb idea. Look, I'll be honest with you. I was sent out to prove that the Air Force investigation is a waste of money. But right now, let's just say I've got an open mind. And the truth is, this is a damn good cake.
We were returning from a vacation in Canada, down US 3 through the White Mountains to Portsmouth. It was after midnight, pretty close to a full moon. There weren't many cars, and any place to stay was already closed.
I saw it first. It looked like a big light that was following us. And then when I looked through the binoculars, I saw a double row of windows. Real windows.
I thought she was crazy, but she made me stop the car anyway. I went out into a field with the binoculars. When I looked through those windows, I saw I saw about a half dozen living beings looking back at me.
You mean people?
I mean living beings.
Well, what did you do then?
I panicked. I thought I was going to be captured, so I ran as fast as I could back to the car.
Were you actually captured?
We don't know what happened. The next thing we know, we're back in our car, but it's 2 hours later.
Wait till the congressman hears this. I don't see how he can ignore this.
Well, I think he should do one of those congressional investigations. That's what I think he should do.
I don't know about that. You see, you'd probably have to testify, and well, people might say things.
I'm a black man married to a white woman. People already say things. If I can find out what the hell it is I saw and where I was, I would tell my story to the whole damn world.
Walk on over and show me how to
Very impressive, Mr. Lone Guard. You've got a real talent.
How do you know who I am?
Get his tape. Let me set the record straight for you, John. Betty and Barney Hill saw an airplane go off course. They're not going to testify before Congress for Pratt or anybody else. Is that clear?
Why not? Who are you?
I am nothing but a figment of your imagination because this incident never happened. You drove home uneventfully. Tomorrow, you will file a report with Pratt telling him Blue Book doesn't cost enough to merit his attention.
Got it, Captain. You want me to put him to bed? What? What? What are you doing? I haven't done anything. Help! Help! Die! Die! Die!
Mr. Lone Guard? Mr. Lone Guard!
What?
Keep your nose out of our business, or next time we'll make a house call.
You're lucky, college boy. The man says you get to stay up late. This time.
Over a single night, everything had changed. Washington, D.C., the capital of the free world, felt dangerous and oppressive.
Lone Guard. Project Blue Book. Hey,
Mark.
Guard, don't you sleep. I was going to give it to the end of the week to finish this.
Mark, can I get that back, please?
In summary, Project Blue Book is not only a viable organization, but a detailed cost analysis shows this program to be an insubstantial line item cut. That's pretty bold for your first memo.
You don't understand. I didn't write this.
Helicopters? Wiretaps? Do you have any idea what you've stumbled onto, Lowenguard?
The Hills definitely saw something. What it was, I don't know.
Probably some secret weapon we're going to surprise the Russians with.
In New Hampshire?
All right, a test flight. Look, I don't know. But this explains all the stories I've heard about the Black Ops budget.
What is that? I've never heard of it.
Operations that don't show up on the budget. Somebody's diverting funds, Lowenguard, and you caught him red-handed.
I didn't catch anybody, Mark. They caught me. And I think these guys are dangerous.
Oh, they just wanted to scare you.
Well, they did.
So consider this your chance to get even.
Simonson, what the hell's going on? Or is my 10 o'clock briefing at 10:30 these days?
I was just going over Lowenguard's trip, Congressman. Up right in.
So is this Blue Book worth its salt?
I'm working on the report now, sir. So what are we going to do about this?
We do nothing.
Nothing. You heard him. He wants it now.
This is our chance, Lowenguard, to score points for us, not him. I'll stall the farmer. But whatever you do, keep your head down.
You know what a burrower is? It's someone who digs and digs until he's found the one piece of information that's been buried. Well, that was me. The man who attacked me had been called Captain by his men. That's all I had to go on. I did what I had to. If it meant lying to a widow to get me into a dead man's belongings, I wasn't above it. Sometimes I wish I had just given up. But I had to know why a Navy captain would be so interested in flying saucers. And so interested in me. Eventually, I dug up who I was looking for. A man whose career had obviously taken a strange turn in the years after World War II. Captain Frank Bach, U.S. Navy.
Simonson, I struck gold. Here's our man.
How do I look?
Hey, you look great. Where are you going?
Nowhere you care about. Just the White House. Remember that lunch with Lisa Bentley you said was going to be such a waste? Well, she referred me to Barbara Collins, who I called, who referred me to Jennifer Rubin, who knows Alicia Burnside. He's the assistant to the First Lady.
Another ruthless power grab. Wish I called Lisa Bentley.
Well, you can see her tonight. We're making lasagna. If you're good, you can have some. Oh, and you can give us a place to eat by taking some of the stuff back to the office?
Yeah, I'll clean that up. It's really just extra credit. I got a new angle on something that I haven't told anybody at work about yet.
Just don't go overboard, John. I know how you can be. You never know when to quit.
That's what they told Kennedy when he was investigating labor racketeering. Didn't hurt his career.
I gotta go. Wish me luck. Bye.
Bye. Hello?
Turn on your TV, channel 6.
It's for me. Good luck. Hold on.
American-Soviet spy exchange. The pictures that you're seeing from earlier this week are of Lieutenant Francis Gary Powers, the American U-2 pilot.
That's your Captain Bach, isn't it?
Yeah, that's him. Mark, we gotta get to Powers. He had to be involved in this, too.
Stop right there. If Powers is involved, so is the president. Who do you think made the deal with Khrushchev?
In other news, at Cape Canaveral, NASA says all systems are go. Friendship 7 rocket.
This isn't just some military budget scandal anymore.
That is the understatement of the year. This is quicksand, Lowenguard, pure and simple. You can count me out.
But Mark, this is the break we've been waiting for.
Not me. I've got a wife and kids. I'm out. It's over. You hear me? It's over.
Mr. Powers. Mr. Powers. What are you telling the crime mission? What are you prepared to tell the committee today? Lieutenant, you had a poison needle. Why didn't you use it? Mr. Powers.
During everything I said and did in the last 2 years, I kept the best interests of the United States government in mind. Now, I'm looking forward to telling my side of this story to the U.S. Senate. Thank you.
Mr. Powers, please. One question. When the Russians... When you cross borders, would you please tell us?
Where'd you get that shot?
Will not know exactly all the details of what happened during this particular event, because as you may recall, U-2 airplane spy plane over there in the Soviet Union 2 years ago.
A new report from the Surgeon General says those things can kill you.
All our days are numbered. Some more than others.
I'm a member of the Congressional staff. You can't rough me up here.
How's your extra credit coming, John?
Not bad. Captain Bach. I don't exactly know who you work for now, but I'm pretty close to the truth.
Well, the truth is overrated, John.
Yeah, maybe. But what you're doing can't stay hidden forever. I've got a subpoena here from the U.S. Congress. If you agree to cooperate with me now, I will protect our conversations, and you will not be named as a source in any hearing or investigation.
Your faith in the power of Congress is charming.
I've already read about Roswell. I know about Project Sign and Project Grudge. I already know a lot more than you think I do.
What else do you think you know?
Flying saucers don't come from outer space. You're building them, aren't you?
Subpoena for a Chinese laundry. You really got an iron set of them, don't you, son?
When I have to.
You just have to understand, Mr. Lone Guard, that truth has a price. You just have to decide if you're willing to pay it.
I had no idea where fate was taking me. After months of pushing, I found myself scared to go the last mile. Common sense urged caution, but the temptation was too great. I had a chance to look behind the veil of secrecy. I had to take it.
You already decided to go through this door. Don't act like you have to think about it now. Take your coat off. Search and log them in. This is Majestic. The most secret organization you've never heard of. Get in.
Where are you taking me?
You said you wanted the truth. And the truth is down here, third door on the right. When I was your age, John, I had my sights set on Admiral. But a covert Navy incident unexpectedly landed me at our own nuclear bomber base, Roswell.
So those stories, they're all true?
Well, nothing is all true. Depends on who you talk to. If you'd asked Mac Brassel what crash landed on his farm July 3rd, 1947, at one point he probably would have told you it was one of these ships.
The news said that he changed his mind, that it was really a weather balloon.
The news is irrelevant.
Blue Book doesn't have anything like this.
We confiscate all physical evidence before they get to it.
So Blue Book is only, what, a cover for Majestic?
Come on, take it. Take a look. Open it up. Take it out. It's from the Roswell crash. I wear this to remind me that whoever did build these ships, their knowledge is formidable.
Think it's the Russians?
Tell me, Mr. Longguard. Does this look Russian to you? Don't be embarrassed, John. A lot of people have trouble digesting the truth. This is the way it works. No one who joins Majestic can talk about this to anyone outside. It's a very exclusive club.
What are you talking about? I haven't joined anything.
Every day you pursued us was another knock on the door. You recruited yourself. I'm giving you the opportunity to serve your country in a way few people ever have.
What if I say no?
You can't.
I met her today. I met Jackie. I'm working on this TV special, and it's just temporary, but isn't that the biggest news you've ever heard anyway?
Congratulations, you deserve it.
Yeah. I hope you're ready to celebrate. Lisa should be here any minute. Now, hurry up and tell me how your day went.
You know, nothing special.
You can't trust Casey. I mean, you know he wants that other Dr. Maggie, but he won't make a move on her. No. Why is that?
I don't know. He's probably got a lot on his mind.
I'm going back to Kildare. Besides, staff at Kildare's hospital seems far more competent.
Mark, I'm going to head over to the Library of Congress, take care of that research. I'll meet you back at the office.
Sure, I'll see you later.
From a distance, it must have appeared as though nothing had changed. Bach insisted I keep my day job, but he made it clear I was on call to Majestic.
Well, well, it's the college boy. What do you want? I got your diploma right here. There's only one way. When am I coming back? What am I doing? What's the job?
30 miles from nowhere. Last week, private pilot got lost, reported to the local sheriff's department.
Why didn't the farmer who owns the field report it?
Good question. All we got is a name, Grantham, Elliot P. Grantham.
You're gonna roll him in his house and take him on a field trip.
Hi there. John here. Gonna pay him a visit. Sweet talk some answers out of him.
Want to say something for him? Testing.
Breaking up.
Try it again. Testing. This is John Lowengaard. Testing. How's that grab you?
Tell Romeo not to broadcast his name even on a mic check.
Lowengaard.
Fred Graber. That's you. Don't sweat it. Boss wouldn't have picked you unless he thought you could do it. Yeah.
Procedure. You're here to ask questions. Whoever put those markings in that field is probably long gone by now. We need a solid witness. We'll be nearby in case anything gets hairy. Okay? Something else?
Yeah, my girlfriend, she thinks I'm out of town on government business.
Yeah?
But I told my office that my uncle died.
No. No, no, no. You tell everybody the same story. You keep it simple and you stick to it. Okay? Don't worry about Kimberly. She'll be all right. And we'll take care of Pratt for you this time.
Actually, the network owns the show, but I could give you a referral number if you want. Oh, excuse me, could you hold, please? First Lady's office, Kimberly Sayre speaking.
Kim?
John? This is a horrible connection. Where are you?
I'm sorry I didn't call you sooner. It's a real mess.
Are you in trouble?
Pratt. Turns out that he's got some mistress back in Fresno, so the papers are onto it. He's got me out here trying to kill it first.
You don't have to do that sort of thing for him, John.
Look, Kim, main reason I called is we just can't call the office. Most of them don't know what I'm doing here.
Well, thanks for the update, John. I've got to go.
Mr. Grantham? Hello? Mr. Grantham?
Who wants to know?
My name's Fred Graber. I'm from the county extension's office.
I didn't call you.
My office got a call saying there's some kind of strange formation in your field, and they sent me out here to investigate.
I ain't talking about it.
Well, sir, you might want to change your mind about that. You see, the law says that if you've incurred any kind of crop loss as a result of vandalism, and I have to assume that this is vandalism, then my office is obligated to inform you that you qualify for government subsidies.
You mean you'd pay me money?
That's right.
Well, we'll take my truck. Field's too far for walking. Get in.
huge. Mr. Grantham, do you remember the first time you saw this?
Last week, maybe. I don't come down here much this time of year.
Why didn't you report it?
Ain't no law says I gotta do that.
You see any strange lights in the sky over the last month or two?
What, you seen some?
My God, this is amazing. The stalks are laid down perfectly and it looks like they're woven together. I found something. Whatever it is, it looks like it's made of gold. It's that design again.
Help! Help! He's trying to kill me!
Go, go, go. Dead.
According to his family physician, your man smoked and drank, but only in moderation. Otherwise, no cancers, no surgeries, no major hospitalization.
Just an ordinary man. Ordinary men don't try to run down total strangers in their pickup trucks.
I'll remove the cranial cap. See if he has a tumor. God! He moved!
Could that be caused by some type of involuntary...
An autonomic response. It's possible, but not very
Doctor,
likely.
is this man dead or not?
There's no heartbeat.
Popejoy. Popejoy! We are now officially at Red Ultra. I want you to secure this entire area, then I want you to go to cold storage, bring back specimen A3. You got that?
Captain, there's something inside this...
I know, and I want you to extract it now. No damage.
To who?
Stand back! Get away from the body! Just gotta keep it on here. Halligan, get that jar, take the lid off, and bring it back.
Frank!
Somebody do something!
Someone mind telling me how that creature got inside him?
I don't know. Whatever that is, it's a dead ringer for this one right here. Only we found this one 15 years ago inside one of the graves at Roswell.
Why wasn't the medical team informed of this?
Because you didn't need to know.
You mean to tell me that you found one of these in an alien, and now in a human being?
The only question is, how many more people like Grantham are out there?
When I returned from Boise, my reward, surprisingly, was a new window office. Bach had kept his promise, all right. But it only proved one thing. Majestic feared no one. Certainly not a congressman from Fresno. We operated by our own code. The rules didn't apply to us.
Hope it meets your requirements, John. I'd offer my condolences, but we both know nobody died. At least not your uncle.
Sir?
Sir. Your slick line of crap disgusts me. I was all set to fire you, and then I find out that John Lowengar's untouchable.
What are you talking about?
What am I talking about? It's blackmail, that's all. So what if I had a nervous breakdown? I'm fine now. Your friends release that. Old Charles Pratt will never win another election. Who's behind all this, John?
All I can tell you is that I'm serving my country.
By serving me up on a platter like a damn pig? No, I don't know who your friends are, but there are forces out there far more powerful.
They think by putting one of them ganglions inside that monkey, they're gonna figure out how it works?
Well, it didn't come with a manual.
They want to know how it works on a human being. Why inject a monkey?
You volunteering, Popejoy?
Not on your life. Taking these samples down to the lab. It's probably too early to notice any behavioral changes, but keep an eye out.
You got it, Dr. Herzog.
What is that they got you working on anyway, Longard?
It's a profile on patient 0. Grantham, the farmer. Turns out that he had a missing time gap, just like Betty and Barney Hill. His friend said he started acting crazy right after it happened.
How many of them things you think are out there?
One less than there used to be. You two guys have been at this longer than me. What do you think they want?
How would I know?
I'm gonna get some air.
You know, I don't think they care about us any more than old Dr. Herzog cares about those animals in there.
Yeah.
John? Oh. Excuse me, I'm looking for John Lowengar. He said he has a new office.
Oh, no, you're in the right place. Charles Pratt. Now, I'm gonna take a wild guess here, but I bet you're Kimberly, right?
John's told me a lot about you, Congressman.
I take it now all of it's been good.
I'll just be leaving.
No! Fire away. I insist.
Well, your personal life is none of my concern. Except for how you're using John.
How I'm using him.
Popejoy. Hey, Popejoy. Damn monkey's gone. Yeah, I was just sitting here writing. I didn't even hear anything.
You gotta get that damn thing back in the cage.
Well, look, it was my fault. I'll do it. Go get Herzog.
Right.
with me, Popejoy? Popejoy?
Containment said I want this monkey body isolated. Don't touch it with your hands. Oh, the shark bait has such teeth, dear, and it shows them pearly white. Just a jackknife has old Maggie Heath, babe, and it keeps it out of sight. You know when that shark bites with its teeth, babe.
Where you been, Kimmy?
Good question.
No, good question. Let's go for the color pieces first. You try and get all the straight edges.
You know, John, the thing I love most about you is how we could always talk about anything. I thought you were my best friend. Why have you been lying to me?
What are you talking about?
I went to your office, and I talked to your weirdo boss. You weren't working late. Brat says that you told him that your uncle died. What uncle? Are you punishing me? Because I wouldn't marry you?
I want to tell you everything. It's just so damn complicated.
Then uncomplicate things right now, John, or come tomorrow. I'm moving out.
I can't tell you.
I loved you, John. I really did. John? John?
Kim. Honey, you're gonna be late for work.
What? What time is it?
7:30.
I want Chinese for dinner.
No, 7:30 a.m. Look, I'm sorry about last night. I just want you to know that I'm into something that I'm gonna try and get out of.
All right. I'm so tired.
Feel better. I'll call your office and let them know you'll be late.
I came to Washington to stand in the light, fighting for things I believed in. Instead, I found myself completely alone, leading a double life, standing in the shadows of a terrible secret, which I could not even share with the woman I loved. Bach said there was a price for the truth. He was right. What surprised me most was how very good I was at living the lie.
After repeated viewing of the monkey film, we now believe that the so-called Greys may be nothing more than a host organism for a higher intelligence. What we are now calling the ganglion. Somehow the alien parasite has become introduced to the amygdala portion of the human brainstem. The amygdala is our emotional control center.
One of our latest theories, which we've been testing, is that there may be a pattern to the emotional and intellectual scrambling which seems to take place in recently implanted humans. Like this woman here.
So you guys pick me up like secret agents to find out what movies I go to?
No, actually, the government is very interested in 2 calls you made to a farmer in Boise, Idaho, named Elliot Grantham.
I told you he was just a friend of my family.
Besides the phone calls to Grantham, we know this woman visited her sister in Midland, Virginia when there was an Air Force documented sighting.
So, Hillary, do you and your husband go dancing very often?
We do not twist the night away on the American Bandstand, if that's what you mean. He likes sports.
Sports. So, when would you guess was the last time that you had a spider might burrow into during a round of golf?
He plays golf. I don't.
Okay, at home then.
You know, from time to time. I guess. We almost done?
What we still don't know is how they get in there, how long the takeover phase lasts, who are their targets and why, what is their plan. All we have is questions and no answers.
Do we still have that woman in custody?
Yes, she's under observation.
We attempted a cerebral eviction on her last night.
A what?
Why wasn't I informed of this?
We tried to extract the ganglion surgically. The patient did not survive.
Experimenting on housewives, on farmers? I don't agree with this.
If you paid more attention to the gravity of the problem, Governor, you'd still be leading these meetings instead of me. Captain
Maybe
Bach?
I should be.
I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask Agent Loneguard and Dr. Herzog to leave the meeting right now.
Doctor, I don't understand. You said that you were working on another way. Something about injecting the ganglion with a substance that would kill it and save the person.
Listen to me. The alien rejection technique is nowhere near perfected. Theory, yes, it should work on the larger cranium of the human being, but so far, all I've got to show for it is several dozen dead
It just seems so wrong what we're doing.
Some advice, John. Put your emotions aside. We must stay focused on the task at hand.
And I quote him, training by Soviet specialists of Cuban nationals in handling defensive armaments was by no means offensive. And that if it were otherwise, Mr. D'Amico went on, the Soviet government would never become involved in rendering such assistance. Acting, therefore, in the defense of our own security.
What's going on?
And of the
I don't
entire
know. It
Western Hemisphere.
doesn't make any sense.
And under the authority
Looks like we're going to
entrusted
war.
to me by the Constitution,
Soviets
it
got
shall be the policy of
missiles
this
in
nation
Cuba.
to regard any nuclear missile launched from Cuba against any nation in the Western Hemisphere as an attack by the Soviet Union on the United States, requiring a full retaliatory response on the Soviet Union.
My God.
As a necessary military
What's
precaution,
happening, John?
I have reinforced our base at Guantanamo.
I'll get it.
There is not a reason good enough to explain why you're here.
Well, since the world seems to be going up in smoke, I thought we could bend the rules a little.
What do you want, John?
I know it's always changing with you, but what I want is the truth about this Cuba thing.
I am under no obligation to discuss this with
See, that's what I'm talking about. Who exactly are you obligated to discuss this with? Because while I'm watching the TV, and maybe I'm naive, but I keep asking myself whether Kennedy has told Khrushchev about patient zero. Because if he did, I don't see how they could be threatening each other like this.
You're scared, John. Why don't you go home, be with Kimberly? She's probably pretty scared, too.
We're all scared. You're the only one who's not.
Well, they're gonna work it out. They have to.
President Kennedy doesn't know about Majestic, does he?
I took a big chance taking you on board, John, you know?
Oh, so I should be eternally grateful? Forget it. Not if I'm being lied to. Now, it's a simple question, Frank. Does he know? Yes or no?
President Kennedy knows what he needs to know.
I knew it. Just tell me this. Who appointed you God?
Ike.
Ike?
Ike never trusted Kennedy. When Nixon lost the election, he gave us the authority to decide which future president should be told. It's all perfectly legal.
You don't keep the President of the United States in the dark about this. It's wrong.
John, look at the panic this little Cuba thing has caused. You take God and government out of the equation, you're left with chaos.
You know, Frank, if you're gonna fight for humanity, at least have a little faith in us.
Hello, Kimberly. You've been expecting a visit. It's understandable to experience some confusion. I'm here to help.
No. I don't want your help.
I'm gonna say something to you now, Kimberly. Are you ready to hear it?
Doris, make it go away.
Since John Lowengaard was not here on the night of our visit, you must watch him until we return. He can no longer be trusted. Someday you'll experience the joy of singularity, Kimberly. Just touch it, and it'll answer all your questions. Just reach out and touch the light.
I won't. I won't.
It's natural to fight it. But by now you know where this must end.
R-C-U-R.
Hello, John.
Kim? Honey, are you okay? What are you doing here?
Well, I came by to check on you. What with this Cuban business?
It's in my head, John. Something is...
What?
It's too late, John. We have her.
No! No! Why her? Why not me?
Be patient, John. Your time will come.
Damn you!
Dr. Herzog! Dr. Herzog, it's me, Lowengarde! Dr. Herzog!
What is it?
They got to my girlfriend. She's in the car. We got to take her to Manchester. You have to do your ART on her.
That's impossible.
Let's go, doctor, now!
No! You've seen the protocol. The directive prioritized the collection of live specimens. If we have to take her in, I'll be forced to do a cerebral eviction.
You mean cut it out? But that'll kill her.
I have no choice.
Well, look, can we do it here?
No, John, don't put me in this position.
I'll do it myself. You just tell me what I need to know, and you make it quick.
Please. All right. This way.
Okay. This is gonna work.
What is that?
Herzog says this will raise the pH level in your body, which will help get this thing out.
I thought we were going to that place you work.
No, we can't, Kim. We gotta go find someplace else and do it on our own. All right, drink this. Come on, take it.
My hand. It won't move.
You have to fight this while you're still in control. Okay. Drink it.
It's too hard, John. It's...
Drink it, you have to. It'll help, I swear to you. That's right.
moving in my head. It's moving in my head, John.
This'll work. Nobody will find us here.
It's nail polish remover.
The main ingredient is acetone. I have to inject the organism with something that'll attack it. Then when your pH is off balance, it'll want to leave your body.
What happened to the other people he did this to? And no more lies.
It's never been tried on a person.
So unless I want to live with it,
You can't live with it, Kim. You can't. Kim? Kim? Honey, honey! It's me, John. Everything's gonna be okay.
you have to let me go, John.
Not yet.
I'm okay. Really, it worked.
Not yet, Kim. I'm sorry, I just can't.
I hate you! Let me go!
Not you talking. Now you have to keep fighting it. Please.
Please, I just want to go home. I just want to go home.
Damn it.
Just take me home.
Damn it.
Please.
So you couldn't help me, but you go run into them?
Please, John, I know how you feel, but it's my job.
Frank, if you're gonna follow me, why don't you at least help?
We just got here, John. We had to clean up the mess you left at your apartment.
Yeah, right. I bet you knew about Pratt all along.
We need the girl's body.
Don't let her death be in vain.
You guys are like vultures. The only problem is she's not dead.
I think we're safe with her.
You can take her home tomorrow. But if she starts remembering any details, you have to bring her back here immediately.
I want out.
You know, I can't agree to that.
What am I supposed to tell Kim?
That's your business. My business is to keep you part of the team.
Frank, I'm 25 years old. I'm nobody. You don't need me.
John, look, why don't you take some time off, get your life in order? Just remember, you work for us, always. That part never changes.
Within a week, Kim recovered her health, but our lives never returned to normal. Bach had made it clear he would keep the secret at all costs. Yet Kim and I now believed the people had a right to know what was happening. We knew that proof we needed could never be smuggled past Majestic's tight security. So we studied Bach's routine and made our move.
Kim. Kim. Honey, there they are.
I can't believe that man has children.
All right. When I wave at you, you go.
Hi, I'm sorry to disturb you this early in the morning. My name is Charisse Rich, and I'm a substitute teacher at Willow Elementary.
Yes?
I've got the directions, but I must have taken a wrong turn somewhere. And I saw your children and thought you must know where the school is. Oh, yes, yes. Right down the block to your left. You'll see a baseball field. Aren't all your neighbors as nice as you?
Oh, you're sweet. We get along, all except for Mrs. Crutchfield across the street.
Oh, goodness, look at the time. I don't get a move on. They're gonna need a substitute for me. It was really nice meeting you.
Bye.
Sorry I'm late. Okay. It's got the signed affidavit, materials in the specimen bag. Everything's here.
So I guess it's up to me now.
You know you don't have to do this.
Of course I do. We both know that. Wish me luck.
Hey.
Excuse me. Mrs. Lincoln? Hi.
Good morning.
I'm Kimberly Sayers. I work for Alicia Burnside.
Yes, I remember seeing your name on the staff list. Now, how can I help you?
The First Lady would like the President to review the Hyannis Port redecoration plan.
Here, I can attach that to his daily briefing.
Well, she told me to make sure only the President saw it.
Well, if I have learned one thing in all these years, it's to let the wives call their own shots. I'll see to it that he gets it alone.
Thank you. I'm sure that'll be really appreciated.
Mr. President?
Three days later, we found a note inside the morning newspaper saying that the president's brother, Attorney General Robert Kennedy, wanted a meeting. I had the uneasy feeling I'd either solved all our problems or created new ones I could scarcely imagine.
Mr. Loengard,
Sir, it's an honor.
the honor is mine. What I'm beginning to believe is true. You put a lot on the line to get here.
Well, sir, there's a lot at stake.
Let's take a walk. We've had the sample analyzed, and it's as advertised. We also checked out certain elements of your story, very discreetly, of course. And it seems dull together. I have to tell you, it's made it very hard to concentrate on such mundane matters as trade enforcement budgets.
So what's the president gonna do?
John, the president has less than a year left on his term. He's got to get reelected if he's going to do anything. Second term, that's when we can get this out.
I can't stay majestic, right?
You have to. The president needs someone like you on the inside. You'd be contacted from time to time. Will you do this for us?
You don't get to the Attorney General unless he wants you to. Unless he's already seen something incriminating.
So you gonna let me cook tonight?
What, you don't like my burnt lasagna?
Ah, why not? I haven't felt this optimistic since we moved in. Remember that? It seems so long ago.
I remember you asked me to marry you. What does this mean?
Kim? They're coming up here.
Where's John?
go!
I heard about Loanguard.
You won't get to talk, Frank. I'll take care of it personally.
That's why I came down here. I've got other plans for him.
They know we did it. They know. There's no doubt about that. They know. What are we gonna do?
Well, we can't call anybody because Bach could be listening. Then he's got a roadmap straight to us. That's what it is.
Who is it?
It's the motel manager. I just came by in case anybody hadn't heard.
Heard about what?
Just turn on the TV.
John F. Kennedy died at approximately 1 o'clock Central Standard Time today here in Dallas. He died of a gunshot wound in the brain. I have no other details regarding the assassination of the president.
At that exact instant, Kim and I realized we were completely on our own.
Mrs. Kennedy was not dead. Governor Conley was dead.
Bach told me we were in a war, that people died in wars. Well, the first real shots had just been fired.
We killed the president, John.
No.
I told him, and now he's dead.
You can't know what we know and do nothing.
We can't win. We can't let them.
We have the thing that they fear most. The truth. Are you cold?
There's something happening here.
Put your arm around me.
What it is ain't exactly clear. There's a man with a gun over there, telling me I got to beware. I think it's time we stop, children. What's that sound? Everybody look what's going down.